Hello and welcome, my friends, to this short special bonus episode of the Highly Sensitive, Happily Married podcast, where I'm going to start off by inviting you to imagine that in front of you is a beautiful, intricate wooden gate, and you open it out of curiosity, and what you find is a beautiful, lush garden full of some of the most beautiful flowers and greenery that you've ever seen. You're so moved to step in and follow the path that winds its way through and around these beautiful patches of color and lushness. And you see a bench, a beautiful wooden bench that calls to you. And you sit down on this bench and lean back into the support it offers you. You feel held, and you also feel the soft soil underneath your feet as you slowly just look around at the beauty in front of you. You see brilliant colors. You see incredible texture and shape, and you just drink in the sight of this beautiful garden. And you hear birds singing, and you feel the sun gently shining down on your skin, just warming you to the perfect temperature. And you feel your whole body just relaxing. It feels like a big old sigh of relief, like you're getting the deepest breath of the freshest air. It's almost as if you have the most solid roots that reach deeply into the most rich soil and hold you steady, strong, stable, and fully nourish every part of you. Every part of you sings and settles and softens. And there's nowhere else you'd rather be, and nothing else you'd rather be doing than being right here, right now. Spend just a couple more moments breathing into this and feeling this. All right, my friends, I wanted to start off with that visualization. I wanted you to get a tiny little taste of what you're going to be able to experience so much more in your life and in your relationship when you take advantage of this special opportunity, this special course that I'm announcing to you right now. This has been a long time coming, and I am just so thrilled to bring it to you now. Are you ready to hear what it is? Drum roll. It's my 4-week live course, The Foundations of Emotional Well-Being for Highly Sensitive People, the root of a better relationship. This special course starts the first week of December, and you are invited to participate, and registration is open now, starting today. This is a rare chance to work with me really closely for 4 concentrated weeks with my personalized attention on you and your emotional well-being, and therefore ultimately your relationship's well-being. So what is it exactly? You can learn all about it over at www.hspmarriagecoaching.com/foundations of emotional well-being. And in that last part, you have to put a slash between each of the words. The easier way to find out about it is just to head to my website and click under courses and events, and you'll see the tab Foundations of Emotional Well-Being for HSPs there. You'll get all the details there, but in a nutshell, this is a 4-week group course for deep feeling and sensitive people who are ready to break free from reactivity in life and love at the most foundational level, really at the nervous system level, so you can settle into the kind of grounded safety and nourishing supportiveness that are the very roots of a deeply loving marriage. The thing is, your nervous system is more reactive as a highly sensitive person. And importantly, your nervous system is the foundation of not just your emotional well-being, but also your relationship's well-being or its lack of well-being. I would go as far as to say that your relationship's health is 90 or more percent reliant on the health of your nervous system and ability to regulate your emotions. So if you have a chronically overstimulated, dysregulated, stressed out nervous system, which, let's face it, most of us do in our modern world, especially as HSPs, you're going to have a much harder time in your relationship in every way. You'll be like a garden without nourished soil, wilting, fruitless, fried, fragile, and dried out. Have you ever felt that way? I know I have. So let's take a moment and just reflect. How many times have you been aggravated at your partner for no reason you can tell other than they're just there doing what they do? How many times have you heard one insensitive comment from your spouse and you're either snapping at him or shutting right down, cold and closed off, and then walking around for hours or days with a pit in your belly and your chest that just won't go away? How many times have you looked at your spouse and just felt nothing, like you're cut off from the love you hope you still have deep down in that big heart of yours? How many times have you had something you wanted to share with your partner but held it in because you didn't trust you could handle their reaction if it wasn't a good one? How often have you longed for a sense of that playful and carefree, even flirty energy with your spouse, but instead felt bogged down by emotions like overwhelm or numbness, disconnection, stress, annoyance, despair, anger, frustration, or loneliness, or hopelessness, or depression, or anxiety, or just frazzle? If any of this sounds familiar and you want to feel calmer, safer, more connected, clear, open, curious, trusting, courageous, joyful, playful, and peaceful, both inside yourself and in your relationship, and you want to be able to respond and relate to your spouse in the most love-generating ways, this time with me in this course will be a game changer for you. By taking these 4 weeks to establish a strong emotional foundation of well-being, you are going to be on track to diffuse an argument before it starts while keeping your wits and feeling grounded. Stop irritability, feeling easily triggered, and overstimulation and bouts of stress and anxiety, and live with a daily sense of security and peace and even lightheartedness. You're going to be able to stay connected to that big heart of yours when challenges come up between you and your spouse instead of turning against each other, so you can navigate them with ease and a true sense of collaboration. You're going to be able to read your partner so much more accurately and with greater intuition so you can respond in the best way and deepen trust and intimacy. And you're going to always be able to move into the best state of mind to communicate better than ever before. So you can actually get through to your partner in the ways that you've always wanted to, but haven't been able to so far. And finally feel truly heard. So much goodness will come from taking this course. And this course would normally be about $400, but I'm offering it this one time for half of that price, for only $199 if you sign up by November 30th, 2024. And for that investment, you're going to get the whole Foundations of Emotional Learning site for life. And it's made up of 6 lessons and many practices and specialized topics, videos, so you can follow the sequential steps it takes to build emotional and nervous system regulation in the ways that work best for you as a unique human and highly sensitive person. You'll also get the workbook and a unique personalized plan to build emotional resilience on a daily basis, as well as the specific practices that work to do so, including practical ways to handle and channel anger and other hard emotions so you can process them through instead of them sort of sticking around and hurting you and those you care about. You're going to get 4 live Foundations of Emotional group mentoring and coaching calls with me. That'll be 1 a week. So you can integrate and really personalize this work for you. And you'll also get access to a virtual community to get more personal support from me and the other participants between calls so you can make all that you learn really work in your real and full life and overcome any obstacles that come up during this time. Each week together, as you apply what you learn, not only will you feel more and more able to stay emotionally regulated, grounded, relaxed, and light, but it will be so much easier for you to communicate effectively, learn and grow, and access your wisest self and most accurate intuition, and really creatively solve any issue that arises in your life and in your relationship, and feel deeper connection and love for your partner, and even have more lightness and fun together. This is truly the best foundation for a great relationship to grow from. So join us. This is the best time of year to have this kind of support. With the stress of the holidays coming up, it will really make your life and relationships so much better for this month and really forever. What I'm teaching here has been huge for me personally, not just for my marriage and my ability to be a great mom to my kids, but really for my overall quality of life. And unfortunately, I can't say that circumstances outside of us are going to get any easier in the world anytime soon. But your ability to handle those circumstances and navigate them with grace and centeredness and even peace can change for the way better. So join us. I'm going to put the link to learn more as well as the link to actually just sign up in the show notes. But again, you can find all of that over at www.hspmarriagecoaching.com under the courses and events tab. You have no idea how excited I am for you to be part of this potent, life-changing, love-transforming, deeply peace-provoking time together. I'll see you inside.